I feel like I've gotten to a very good place with forgiving, accepting, being aware of my past, sort of over all of that, you know, and wanting to move on. And but yet I still have these symptoms, and I'm not sure. I was thinking the other day, what you were a little bit touching on is that the body has different memory than the mind. Is that right? And that if you have had trauma to your body, that it stores memory in its cells. And I was possibly thinking, and you tell me, if I can't, if I've already healed my mind and my memories and my intellect and all of that portion of me, is it that I have to get more in touch with my body to heal its memories? Or is it one and the same? I'm not sure.
This is a very complicated question.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm just asking for patience now with the answer.
Absolutely.
One of my great challenges that I fail miserably is I just can't talk in sound bites. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Say heal memories. Well, memories aren't wounds. Memories are memories.
Right.
You heal wounds,
Okay.
but a memory is a memory. The only thing you do to a memory is you probably twist it, distort it, block it, enhance it. I don't know about healing a memory.
Mm-hmm. Because it's always there.
It's
it is part of the record.
It's not a wound.
I see.
The body never lies. The mind.
The mind can.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a great example of a friend of mine, a wonderful analyst who was one of my mentors from Sweden. And he was talking about, we were talking about false memories. And he said he has a memory that's vivid. Great detail where he was walking in the forest with his mother in Sweden. And they came to a mill where there was a pool, a little pool. And there were 6 lovely young girls sitting naked at the pool, and they all had penises. And he said, I remember this as vividly as I could remember anything.
Wow.
But I doubt that my mother and I happened upon 6 young hermaphrodites in the Swedish forest.
Right.
And despite the fact that I know this and I think about this, and I bring this analysis to you, the memory is still there.
Wow. What do you do with that?
What would you do with it?
Oh, let me think. Well, what I have done, because even in my book, and I have a book in the book, which goes into repressed memories, and also my foreword. In my foreword, my therapist talks about memories and being careful with memories because they can be false, or you can remember them differently or whatever. But when she goes into her repressed memories, and that's in this little book here that you can read later, she finds her inner children who, instead of an inner child, so she's at, again, an inner conflict, because one is telling her, oh, don't believe that, and the other one is telling her, it's absolutely truth.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes out of it really not knowing still, but having, having remembered something. So for me, I don't know if I've gotten past that step yet, to be able to say, where do I go from there? I'm not sure.
If you change the lens that you're looking through, it changes everything. If you stay in the same place but move just a little bit, your point of view changes and you see things that you don't see. I address your question with a different point of view and a different philosophy. You say, what do I do with it? What I do with it is I greet it with wonder and respect.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean that I take it as true, although I take it as true for you.
Right.
If you are having a horrific experience that you can't bear,
and it's true for me,
and your mind goes someplace else to protect yourself, you are going to remember where you went. You're not going to remember what's happening because you're not there for it.
I see.
Is that a repressed memory? Often what is called a repressed memory,
Or forgotten memory, yeah.
isn't a memory at all. You'd have to be able to retrieve the experience, and you can't because you left.
Like as in disassociated from.
Even close.
Okay.
Because even with dissociation, you can get back to it sometimes. But I'm talking about just not being there. Like people who have, are in automobile accidents, and they have short-term memory gone, or an hour before or after the accident. There's no retrieving the memory. It's not there. It's too big of a shock to the mind. It's not there. Like the chauffeur for Princess Diana. There's no memory. They thought, oh, when he regains consciousness, we'll know what happened.